everyone, I'm Andrea. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to complete a W-9 form. The W-9 is a request for taxpayer identification number and certification. Now, there are instructions that come along with this form, but just in case you need a little bit more guidance, I'm going to show you step by step on how to complete this form. All right? A W-9 is used to provide the correct taxpayer tax identification number, also known as TIN, to the person who is required to file an information return with the IRS. Now, an example of a person that might have to file an information return with the IRS might be your employer, or if you have any dealings with a real estate transaction, or if you're an independent contractor, or if you've made any contributions to an IRA. Okay, now let's get into how to complete this form. Starting with box 1, you are going to write in your name. You must write in the name that the IRS knows you as, okay? Or that is shown on your income tax return. All right, so in this case, I'm going to be using a fake name, and I'm going to be using Jane Doe. Okay, in box 2, you are going to write in your business name if it is different from above. Okay, so in this case, Jane Doe has a single member LLC, and she does business as Doe Notary Services. Okay, now that Jane Doe business name is written in box 2, we are going to move on to box 3. In box 3, you are going to check the appropriate box for federal tax clarification. As I mentioned before, Jane Doe has a single member LLC. So she is going to check individual/sole proprietor or single member LLC. If she did business under a C-Corp, S-Corp, or if she had a partnership, she would mark those following. Okay? In box 4, you are going to put in any exemption codes that you may have. It's very rare that you have exemption codes, but if you do, you can find those codes on the IRS website. In box 5, you are going to write in your address. So again, I am using a fake address. All right. In box 6, you are going to write in the city, state, and zip code. All right. In box 7, you are going to list any account numbers that you have, and this is optional. What I mean by account numbers, sometimes when you turn in your W-9 form, there are many accounts with the company that you're turning it into, and you'll just write those in here. Your account number is not necessarily any bank account number or any loan account number that you might have, but anything that is associated with the company or the person that you are turning the W-9 into. Okay, so in this instance here, I don't have any accounts, so I'm just going to leave that blank. In part 1, I'm going to fill out the taxpayer identification number. Again, that is also known as the TIN, and you have 2 options for the TIN. You have the Social Security number or the employer identification number. Now, again, I mentioned in the beginning that Jane Doe has a single member LLC, and she does her business as Doe Notary Services, okay? So, she probably turns a W-9 into many different companies that she works for. So, if I was Jane Doe, I would not turn in this W-9 form with my social security number because that's too many people looking at the document and turning in the document with my social security number. So, since she has a single member LLC, she most likely registered for an employer identification number, also known as an EIN number. She will write in her EIN number instead. And in this case, I'm just writing in a fake EIN number. Once completing part 1, you are going to complete part 2. Part 2 is just the certification where you are going to sign here and date here, okay? And that is how you complete the W-9 request for taxpayer identification number and certification. If you guys have any more questions on this document, I will leave a link down in the description box of a video that I found on the IRS website. Or you can just leave your questions in the comments section below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.